Adverb. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. How adverbs modify verbs. For instance, the man walks slowly. Slowly modifies walks. Ada sings melodiously. Melodiously modifies sings. That is how Ada sings. How adverb modifies adjectives. Your work is very good. Very tells us more about good. These children are too happy. Too modifies happy. How adverb modifies another adverb. The man walks too slowly. Too modifies slowly. That is, it tells us how slowly the man works. Nweze sings very melodiously. Very modifies melodiously. That is, how melodiously does Nweze sing. How adverb modifies prepositional phrases. For instance, they pasted the paper well on the table. Well, which is an adverb, modifies the preposition on. The answer has gone quite out of mind. Quite modifies the preposition out. Types of adverbs. Types of adverbs include adverb of time, adverb of place stroke direction, adverb of degree stroke manner, adverb of reason stroke cause, adverb of result, adverb of purpose, adverb of duration, adverb of frequency, adverb of comparison, adverb of condition, and adverb of concession. The adverb of time answers the question when. For instance, I went to school yesterday. Yesterday tells us when I went to school. My father wants to see you now. Now tells us when my father wants to see you. Adverb of place stroke adverb of direction. It answers the question where. For instance, please Dupe, put the pen on the table. On the table is an adverbial phrase telling us where the pen should be put. Mr. John lives here. Here tells us where Mr. John lives. Adverb of degree, adverb of manner. This adverb answers the question how. For instance, she sings beautifully. Beautifully is the adverb there, telling us how she sings. He ran home quickly. Quickly is the adverb there, telling us how he ran. Adverb of reason stroke cause. It answers the question why. For instance, he passed his exams because he studied hard. Because he studied hard tells us why he passed his exams. She died young since she was a sickler. Since she was a sickler tells us why she died young. Adverb of result. It answers the question, what is the outcome? What is the result? Examples. The young man drank so much wine that he started misbehaving. That he started misbehaving is an adverbial clause telling us the result of the young man drinking so much wine. That boy was seriously beaten so that he couldn't walk. So that he couldn't walk tells us the result of the boy having been beaten seriously. Adverb of purpose. It answers the question for what purpose or what for. Examples. I left early so as to catch the train. So as to catch the train tells us the purpose for my leaving early. Mr. John worked so hard in order that he might pass the examination. In order that he might pass the examination tells us the purpose for Mr. John working so hard. Adverb of duration. It answers the question, how long? I went to your office and spent several minutes there. Several minutes there tells us the duration. Frequency. It answers the question, how often or how frequent. Examples. We usually go to school on Sundays. Usually tells us how often we go to school on Sundays. Adverb of comparison. The introducers of adverb of comparison include as, than, so as or as. The boy is as dirty as a pig. She is wiser than Alice. He writes well as his father did in the past. Adverb of condition. The introducers are if, provided that, unless. It gives condition for the action performed in the main clause. For example, if I travel tomorrow, I will surely visit my brother. If I traveled is the condition for my visiting my brother. I will let you go, provided that you bless me. Provided that you bless me tells us the condition in which I will let you go. Adverb of concession. The conjunctions that introduce the adverb are although, though, even, whereas, even if, while. Examples. No goals were scored, though it was an exciting game. Though it was an exciting game is an adverb of concession.